And I think, when you saw that stack of letters that Jed turned in, I think a lot of people are, feel like, they know that Jed and Noah are supporters of Mendocino and the character of the town. I personally support the character of the town as well. I do not want to change what makes Mendocino such a fundamentally great place, the place that people want to visit. It's in our interest as a business to maintain that historical nature of the town. But I just feel like, this particular application is very, very valid. I don't see, despite, arguments to the contrary, what sort of damage this does to our town, and I only see positives coming out of it. And I can also refute, the McCallum House is no longer for sale. It has been taken off the market, so I don't think that's a valid argument either. I don't think Jed and Noah have some short-term plan to, make a lot of profits and leave the town. I think they're embedded into this community as strongly as anyone else. Jed visits almost every weekend and works tirelessly to support the community. Noah is, a local businessman as well who supports the community, and I just feel like, your ability to take action at this time and approve these rooms really benefits the town of Mendocino, and without withdrawing any of the character from the town. And so I just wanted to lend my support to this particular application. Thank you.
Thank you. Excuse me. Aaron Keller, followed by Gail Daly.
Hello, my name is Erin Keller, and I'm a Mendocino resident, volunteer firefighter, and a mother. The approval of these rooms will help keep local people employed and increase tax revenue. There is no environmental impact, and I hope this application will be approved. Thank you.
Thank you. Gail Daly, followed by Patrick Seville.
Good afternoon. I learned something today. The table that Judge showed, that was the table of the residences and vacation home rentals. That was his information. We were told that it had been done by the planning team. And the planning team, he said, took his data. No wonder it was wrong. It was terribly inaccurate, very, very far from accurate. Some of us walked around town and tried to confirm a lot of that. It's greatly inaccurate. There is a DVD of that meeting that was on November 20th, and I've given a copy to each of you who are staying on the board. I left it today when we came in, so it'll be on your desks, I think, when you get back there. Please look at that DVD. You will see how many people were there, how well they spoke, and how they decimated that plan, that table. But that's not really why I came here to talk. What I came to talk about. I just couldn't get over that. That was such a revelation for me. Once again, I find myself traveling to Ukiah to defend Mendocino's quality of life. And this time, I can't understand why this issue over this property has got this far in the process, so that it's drawn us all here today and has now taken up so much of your time again. The Mac House Suites owners have a great deal of property in our town. Please look on their website. It is Mac House Suite. Well, I went to Mac House Suites, but you can do that. I Googled it. It's very instructive, including the rooms in question here. That's the Mac House Suites. These rooms and a cottage that was originally built for Jed and his family, but they moved out, and so now it's being rented as part of the Mac House Suites. It's on that website. If you go to the website, hit reservations. That's how you get a list of all of their rooms that are for rent, including that cottage. Those rooms are illegal. They have all of that for rent now. That's illegal. They have no license, no permitting. They're illegal. These guys are breaking the law. It's your law. It's our law every day. And now they want you to make that okay. These owners now want to have licenses to do what they have been doing without the licenses. That's why they're here today. Please don't do it. Do not reward them for breaking the law. It is a message that is this the message that you want to give out to the county, that you reward illegality? In fairness, these two should be cited and fined. Fined every day until they close those rooms that they have as rentals. I don't blame them for wanting to rent the cottage when Jed isn't there. You know, people want to do that sort of thing, but it's illegal, so it shouldn't be done. Please deny this application. The town plan is in the works. Supposedly, the planning team is going to come back to Mendocino, and we're all going to work on it together. It won't take long if they do involve us here in the town of Mendocino. So do deny this. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Patrick Seville?
Hello there, Board of Supervisors, staff. My name is Patrick Seville. I'm actually here for a 1:30 agenda item, but I got tired of sitting there. I thought I'd come over and speak. I've lived in Mendocino the last 15 years. I've had an office in town for that same amount of time, and I casually know Noah. I don't know Jed at all, other than his mother was my daughter's teacher in 2nd grade, her favorite teacher. She's at Pepperdine now. Anyways, I've had an office in various places in town, and 10 years ago I was on Albion Street, roughly, and the McCallum House was pretty much, I'm sure it had some sort of successful business, but it was pretty dark. And, you know, for me, a place that brings not just tourists serving in, but brings in tourists serving and locals in, that's what we need. And son of a gun, I don't know where these guys came from or how they did what they did, but I've been in real estate for 30 years, and they just lit this place on fire. They turned on the lights. They made it beautiful, and it's amazing. The town has fought them every step of the way, every single step. But, you know, I go to breakfast there now, and I love it. I get a locals discount. Go there quite often because food's always good. Go there in the evening, enjoy the fire. It's one of the few places that's on my list to go in a very, very small town. So anyways, with that, you know, these guys are now bringing their skills, their expertise to other properties. I've seen them do it in Fort Bragg. I'm seeing them doing it on Little Lake Road, which is the suites here. And they're trying to do it right as far as I'm concerned. And we're talking about 4 units. We're talking about revenue to the county. We're also seeing vacancies in commercial in Mendocino. So why do we want to take somebody who's trying to do it right and shut them down just because we want to?